What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to yet another video. Today is going to be the Mast Racer Pro Super Hertz incredible machine, lots of functionality, Swiss Army knife potential. So we're going to jump right into it right now, so I hope you guys enjoy. We're going to be checking out the Mast Racer Pro Super Hertz today, so let's open it up and see what's inside. Not a whole lot going on here, just a simple box, very similar to an iPhone box. It does come sealed, you just tear the thing off. Got our machine. Down below we have some information as well, some frequency guides, and some O-rings. Now it's called the Super Hertz Edition for a reason, because this machine has two modes. You have your regular mode, and then the second mode, you can actually adjust the output via the PWM chip. Very similar to the J. Conley R4 that we checked out just a few days ago. Only this one, it has three preset strengths to it. Mode 1's 100% output. You have two different memory slots. Mode 2 is where you can select between soft, medium, and hard output. Very sleek, very modern. I love the clicky buttons. Got a power up and down. Very simple, that's all you need. This is our head unit here. It's a 0.85, I believe, LCD screen. Very bright, very colorful, very crisp. And this would be our head unit right here. That's all it really is to it, guys. It's all this technology packed into this little simple head unit, which blows my mind. Has RGB lights as well. You can change the color on there. There's a couple colors you can choose from. Very light aluminum grip. The battery being the way it is, you'll see that in a second. It leaves it very, very center balanced, so all the weight is in the palm of your hand. As a matter of fact, there's zero back weight to this machine. Not a whole lot of threads there going this way, but it does allow for very fine throw adjustment, which I think this would be great for a large-scale black and gray realism guy. That being said, this is going to be our battery right here. I know the battery is inside the machine. If you're familiar with the Mast Racer, then you know all about this, or the Peak Solace Mini. This is our 1520 milliamp battery. Now, it's not the largest battery, but it is very battery efficient. So, I didn't have any issues with it running out dry or running shorter than I would expect. Because you'd expect a small battery like this to burn up quickly, but it actually does not. And it actually has Mast Dragonhawk's proprietary M-Core brushless motor. I don't know if you guys can see it in there, but it's the actual red motor that you guys see in all the pictures. It's actually in there. Now, I wish we can get this casing off so I could show you, and there may be a way, but I'm not willing to risk it to damage this thing, just to show you guys the color of the motor. Three-phase brushless M-Core motor, boasts up to 40% more power than the previous version. Can be disassembled, can be cleaned with ease. It also has Dragonhawk Mast's quick charge feature, which allows you to charge the battery significantly in small bursts of time. I will have a time lapse up here in a second of me charging this thing where I got about 25% between 5 and 10 minutes, which is pretty insane. So yes, 4.2 millimeter stroke, very powerful, very robust tattoo machine, very versatile. Here we have our first mode. We have volts, and we have our two memory slots down here. Now it is Bluetooth capable with Bluetooth foot switches, and I got mixed messages on whether or not it actually works with the Dragonhawk app. I believe either it does now or it's going to in the future. We have timer, and then up here our battery. Then up here we have our mode select. Right now we're in DC volts, where we can go between 4 to 12. It goes all the way down to 4 volts, all the way up to 12. One thing I can say about this machine is the range between 4 and 12 seems to be very wide, so you can really get in there and find that perfect speed for you. For me, with my 5-liner, I found it mostly to be useful between 7.5 was my standard lining speed with the 5-liner with this thing. And our second mode is going to be the Hertz mode. Now, this is what makes this thing so special. It goes all the way down to 3 Hertz. Right now we have it in hard mode, and that's where you're going to get your dotting function. That's what you're after. This is where we're going to be doing the dot work gap. Dot work, stippling, increase our hertz. The machine actually picks up, as one would expect. But yes, I did most of my work in the hertz mode with this thing around 90 hertz. Fast, but not too fast. And then if we go to our second mode, or we go down to medium mode, it's going to have less torque, therefore being a softer hit, and then we have soft as well. It is soft, it's not unreasonably soft. It's soft enough, thinner parts of the body, elbows, neck, etc. Now, I didn't really use this thing in soft mode. I used it mostly in hard and medium, where I did quite a bit of shading with a 1009 and a 1011 curve mag. And I found myself put down light tones faster with less trauma. But yes, that was about 90 hertz was my sweet spot for me. Yeah, with it having its wide range, you can definitely find the sweet spot for you and how you tattoo. This thing supports multiple styles, hits hard enough for bold lines, hits soft enough for black and gray, and you can get down there and do some stippling if you need to. If it goes all the way up to 140 hertz, so it's screaming there, guys. Then all the way down to 3 hertz for your nice stipple effect, or SMP, micro pigmentation, all that stuff, eyebrows. Now, I was able actually to get some tattooing done on camera for you guys, so I'm going to show you some footage of me doing some packing with a round shader with this thing, mostly with medium and hard mode, so let's check that out. Okay, so first thing first, I just want to say that this is a 1205 round shader with Skin Masters Peony Pink, and nothing too insane here, guys. I'm just packing solid color in a small area with a round shader. Just a nice little shovel technique, you know, back and forth. Have it turn back a little bit. For me, I mean, a good machine is what makes the foundational skills easier, and then when you can build on those foundational skills. And I have a little Hades going on in the background here. If you guys want to check that out, it's called Hades. Awesome game. Also want to mention that I have some adjustments going on with the quality of this video here. Or I have the exposure turned down, and I have the sharpness turned up a little bit, and a setting called reduce image noise. So if this video looks a little off, that is why. So obviously being able to get solid colors in one pass is a very big deal, especially for me, someone who struggles so much with solid one pass color. It's really a game changer, especially from my perspective. And don't sleep on your round shaders, guys. Round shaders are absolutely amazing. I just kind of started getting the hang of round shaders, and now I always have one in the lineup. So long story short, I think this machine is great. A lot of fun to use. These modes make it feel very reactive. Great machine, very efficient, very reactive in the modes. You got soft, medium, and hard. I found the most use of it in the hard and the medium settings. Great for packing, a lot of fun to shade with. The machine's only $2.99. You can use my code RON10 to save 10% off yours. And yeah, Dragonhawk really cooked with this one. This thing is just great. Mast Racer Pro, guys, definitely check this one out. A lot of fun, reactive, gets 2 thumbs up for me. Information is down below if you want to get one for yourself. Also a little discount code, so help yourself to that. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're new, and share with a friend, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.